Well, happy Friday, Redemption Church. Wanted to get in front of you again at the end of a week and give you a little bit of an update on how we're doing as a church as we move into the weekend, since, as we all know, it's a very fluid situation as far as the pandemic and COVID and where restrictions go and whatnot. So this weekend we're going to stay the course, continue to do those two services, 9 and 10:30. 9 being for high risk and those who want to exclusively be worshiping with those who are wearing masks and whatnot, and then the 10:30 being less mask, quite frankly. However, I want to encourage you guys in the last couple of weeks and just seeing you own your social distancing across both services. People are spacing out and staying farther than 6 feet apart so that we can abide by those CDC and the task force recommendations. And so we're really, like, again, just punting in that direction to say, hey, what they recommend, let's do, and not enforce any more than that, but certainly not want to do any less than that. And so we're going to continue to hold the course on that, and then as things change, we'll adjust accordingly. But thank you for participating in what we've asked you to do across those two gatherings. Again, thank you for those kids leaders and volunteers who are putting the packets in the hands of families so that as they worship with us in the big room, no kids classes continuing into this Sunday and the next and the week after that, which would be the 12th. We will continue to give those resources to you so that your kids can worship with us in a meaningful way and in a way that helps limit the distractions on the parents as they're handling the kids in there. Have, however, had some conversations with our leaders about potentially opening up those 3 classrooms for younger age groups, like a 4 and under. I don't know what the specific ages will be, but for some of those smaller kids who are a little harder to keep focused in the big room, maybe opening up those spaces in the near future, which would allow more families to come and participate with us, but yet still do that in a way that is safe and wise and able to again do the CDC recommendation. So thank you for that. Thank those leaders, and we'll continue to do that over the next couple of weeks. I don't know if you've had an opportunity to meet some new folks in our gatherings. I've met at least 10 folks or so who have discovered Redemption and have been watching Redemption services online during the shelter in place, and now that we're coming back together are either worshiping with us or plan on doing so and have reached out to me, and so that's exciting to see that God was at work even when we were not gathering publicly. So if you see new faces, go say hey, make sure that they feel welcome. We're glad they've joined us as they're making the decision about Jesus and about Redemption Church and Christianity and whatnot. And be as hospitable as you've always been, even though we're still, again, in a strange sort of social place, that the ministry is going on, hospitality and friendship and community is taking place as well. Those gospel communities are continuing to meet. I'm connecting this week as often as recent as this week. I've been connecting folks to new groups, and so that's exciting that that's happening. If you haven't found a gospel community, we definitely want to make sure that we serve you well in connecting to those. We have groups that meet almost every night during the week. One last thing that will be coming on your radar is if you have middle school or high school students. During the pandemic, we've discontinued that for the obvious reasons, but now that we're coming back online together, that we're now open to maybe doing something over the summer. Summer's hard. People are traveling. And different things programmatically is difficult, but very soon here in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be rolling out a calendar of like an every other week or every 3 weeks and outdoor activities so that we can at least be getting the parents and the kids together and getting some continuity and some connection and whatnot, so that if able in the fall, we'll be able to come right back together and hit the ground running in that youth ministry that we had been building momentum on and seeing some good evidence of grace and fruit and serving kids and families in that season. And so we're going to be rolling that out in the next couple of weeks. Logan Tinnell will be leading in that regard, and so be looking for that. As always, love you guys, praying for you, thankful for you. If you have any questions or concerns or ways that we can serve you better or be doing this better, definitely want to be hearing from you and talking through all of that. One final thing is before I sign off is I will, in all likelihood, be doing these pastoral updates every other week instead of weekly, unless there's a urgent announcement or something happens that is a significant change in between the videos. And so these will become less frequent unless, again, something happens. So stay tuned, and we'll see you guys Sunday.